Hi and Assalamualaikum. I beg to Dr. Devika Krishnan and Sir Fadirul Hisham. Today, we would like to present our research project that titled A Study on Awareness Toward Food Waste Management Among UiTM Students. My name is Muhammad Lufizuddin bin Ilman and my partner Wan Nurul Atika Adriana binti Wan Jabari. We are supervised by Dr. Khairiah binti Mat Syahid. We move to the research background. Food wastage has become a crucial and huge problem that occurs in every country around the world, including developing countries such as Malaysia. The food wastage problem can be happen because of the law of awareness level towards food waste management. The awareness on food waste management is very important in order to reduce the food waste problem. Therefore, this research aim to study the level of awareness among students toward food waste management and examine the variable that may influence student awareness.
Let's proceed to the problem statement. The increasing amount of food waste has a bad impact on the environment. In Malaysia, it was proved by Dr. Muhammad Fauzi 2019 from Solid Waste Corporation that it can provide 3 meals a day to 11 people. As you can see, the first problem that contributes to the increasing food waste is irresponsible behavior. It was because they live in a family and tend to have a high number of people in their house, while the student does not well plan on their shopping meals. Next, the culture of consumerism and generally low price level of food by Asherman Witzel 2015. The consumers tend to buy too much food than they need and care too little about the risk of wastage. It always happens when there are promotional offers in every supermarket, also at the food court. Lastly, bulk purchases potentially by Shanes and his colleague 2018. Most of the consumers worried about the food will be not stocked up in a short time by the supermarket and decided to buy in a bulk without doing a proper grocery listing.
These are our research questions and research objectives. As you can see, our research objectives are first to examine the behavior influence student awareness, second to examine the level of knowledge influence student awareness, and to examine the level of awareness among students toward food waste management. For the research question, as you can see, the research question is reflection to our research objective.
This is our conceptual framework. As you can see, we have 2 independent variables and 1 dependent variable. Our first variable is behavior, the second one is knowledge. Jensen and his colleague 2019 had discovered that the behavior will influence the level of consumer awareness regarding food waste. Hence, having a high level of awareness will reflect the positive behavior of the people. Next, Bratianu 2018 has stated that the knowledge will affect the increase of the level of awareness. Hence, knowledge is the key in order to enhance the awareness of the people. This is our research methodology. As you can see, our research design is a cross-sectional survey using quantitative methods in order to achieve the objective of our study. Next, the unit of analysis is the individual students in all faculty of UiTM Seremban campus. Our sample size contains 210 respondents among the students in all faculty of UiTM Seremban campus. For the sampling technique, stratified sampling has been used. Stratified here is referring to the process in identifying the subgroups of elements within the populations. For the data measurements, the variables will be measured using Kim Jensen 2019 scale that contain 8 items using Likert scale that start from 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. Our data collection in the questionnaire covered 4 sections as mentioned below. Section A, demographic background. Section B, behavior. Section C, knowledge. And lastly, Section D, student awareness. In order to examine the main research objective, the researcher has applied a Pearson correlation and descriptive statistics such as mean and standard deviation.
This is our finding on demographic profile. For gender, the majority of our respondents are female with 60%. Next, for the faculty, majority are from FSPPP with 58.1%. And then, for the student category, all of our respondents are full-time students. Regarding the current CGPA, the majority are between 3.00 until 3.49 of their CGPA with 55.7%. Other than that, majority of our respondents are staying with their parents with 87.1%. And most of them spend between RM 101 to 500 on food per month with 63.8%. Moving on to our main finding. As you can see, our first objective is to examine the behavior influence student awareness. So we use Pearson correlation to analyze this objective. Our result has discovered that there is a significant and positive relationship between the behavior and student awareness, with R value is 0.281 and P value is 0.000. But there is a weak positive correlation between the behavior and student awareness according to Regner 2009. For our second objective, which is to examine the level of knowledge influence student awareness, we also use Pearson correlation to analyze this objective. Our result has discovered that there is significant and positive relationship between the level of knowledge and student awareness, with R value is 0.327 and P value is 0.000. There is moderate positive correlation between the level of knowledge and student awareness according to Regner 2009. Our third objective is to examine the level of awareness among students toward food waste management. We use mean descriptive to analyze this objective. Based on the finding, the value of mean for independent variable, which are behavior, is 3.505 and knowledge is 4.357. From the study, it showed the respondents agree that the behavior and level of knowledge influence the student awareness. The study also showed the value of mean for our dependent variable, which is student awareness, is high at 3.707, and the standard deviation is 0.5 to 1. The study indicates the level of awareness among students toward food waste management is high.
This is our research implication. We recommend that the UiTM management need to develop ethical values among the students. For example, in Kyoto, Japan, the Japanese students' current practices on separated collection of food waste as activities for food waste reduction. Next, provide a clear information on food waste management to the students. For example, Let's Talk Trash initiative in Brookings, South Dakota. The aims to reduce, recover, and recycle the food that goes uneaten by the students. It has enhanced better understanding of the student regarding food waste management. The last recommendation for UiTM management is encouraging student participation. For example, University Putra Malaysia, UPM, launched Putra Food Bank, which provides and supplies food to ASNAF and hardcore poor students. The participation from students to join any food waste campaign also lead to the increase the level of awareness of food waste management among the students.
This is our research limitation and feature recommendation. The first research limitation is respondent cooperation. It is because the respondents are not interested in participating to answer the questionnaire given, since there are many other sets of questionnaire need to be answered by respondents in WhatsApp group due to virtual learning. Therefore, improvement of the questionnaire need to be taken by the future researcher in covering this field of study. For example, the use of simplest words and avoiding to provide many questions can gain the student cooperation. The next research limitation is time constraints. It is because it takes a long time to achieve the minimum respondents. Therefore, the future researcher could focus on sample specification to improve the study so that it can save time and energy in exploring the research study. The third research limitation is data redundancies. Since the questionnaire had been blasted to WhatsApp group by providing Google Form, from it, researchers received many redundancies of data by the same respondents. Therefore, the suggestion for future researcher is conducting the direct survey. From it, the data collected will be more accurate. Lastly, for the conclusion, the study on the variable that might influence the level of awareness among students towards food waste management is significant to be developed, as the student awareness is the crucial subject that needs to be focused to ensure the reduction of food waste issues. The research found both independent variables, which are behavior and level of knowledge, are positively relationship with the dependent variable, which is the student awareness. The study also gives a new knowledge and norms toward food waste management among UiTM students. That's all from us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.